And I've had a lot of things in my mind recently. Summer's rolling around here, but I wanted to talk about quick I guess the fastest way to gain muscle mass. And I mean, there's really no easy way to gain muscle mass, right? It's going to be tough no matter what. But this is the fastest way to gain muscle mass, and it's definitely not what you think it is. And keep in mind, there's no really fast way. Like you can't really, I mean, you can speed up the process a little bit, but really, it takes a lot of patience to see more muscle mass. But this method, that method that I use, by the way, with all my clients, will ensure that you give yourself the best method possible to gain more muscle mass. Now, what is that method? Like, what is that one method that I'm like, oh, what is it? What's that one method? And it's very simple. And the method is a combo of two things. So it's going to be whey protein isolate, a supplement that is over 20 grams of protein per scoop. This is the first way. And by the way, I'll say this too. You have to have, so the reason why your supplement has to have over 20 grams, because think about it, right? If you have a supplement, like I had a client the other day, that said she was taking her shake, she was doing her thing, she was taking her protein shake after her workouts, but it only had like 19, 20 grams of protein in it. So really, she wasn't getting a lot of protein in. So the importance of it being 28 grams, or I should say optimally you want to be 25 plus grams or more. So the reason being is because this gives you more protein per scoop. And also they can't have the friggin' scooper be like a massive size. That's just stupid. But anyways, so 25 plus grams of protein. If you want a recommendation, you can go to transparentlabs.com. This is the supplement I use with all my clients is transparentlabs.com, and you can grab the supplement. It's very, very valuable. And also, this is the kicker, right? This is the most important, most valuable tip I can give you here to gain more muscle mass. And it's going to be take creatine. If you don't have any issues with digestion, if you're good to take supplements, take creatine and what's up, Sophia? How you doing, man? So take creatine, but also have it be unflavored. Now, why do I say it has to be unflavored? So two reasons why. The first reason is because flavored creatine sucks. It's terrible. And the second reason why is because you can actually put the creatine in your. What does that mean? What does that mean, dude? Yeah, I know what you mean. But you can take the creatine and put it in your shake. So after you work out, I have no idea what you mean, bro. But clarify for me. But you can take the creatine and put it in your shake. You found a femboy? What does that mean? And you can take this right after you work out. This is really, really important here. And because you get a 2-for-1. You get creatine and protein in. And by the way, if your shake is over 25 plus grams, like we're talking about, and let's say you do a scoop and a half, you're getting about, roughly 40 or so grams of protein in, 35, 40 around there. And you're, what's my hand with the camera? Bro, why am I handle the camera for? You can't even see me. I'm talking about that. But yeah, also try to thought. But you can so if you put these together, then you automatically are getting the two most important supplements you need to gain muscle mass. What are you talking about? My hand over the camera? Like, hold on, so like this, like that, then boom, like that. I just wanted to. So I'm right now, but so I just did it. But anyways, this is the key way, because a lot of people when they come in, so when someone comes to see me, they're like, okay, I want to gain more muscle mass. I'm like, great, okay, cool, let's do it. And they aren't willing to take supplements, and there's a misconception that people think you can gain muscle mass without even just by coming into the gym and lifting weights, which by the way is true. You can do that, which is true. This is Sony. Oh, it's like X190, something like that. They're pretty solid though. They're pretty old. I'm liking new ones though. They're pretty old though. They aren't like the. I mean, they're solid. I wore them on airplanes, and like you can't really hear the airplane, which is nice. But I might actually get the Apple AirPod Max. It's called. I might get those. But so you have the two most important supplements you need to gain muscle mass. So let's say you have a great workout. You go into the gym and you say, okay, I'm gonna crush today's workout, and you do, right? And you take this combo, this lethal combo, by the way, lethal combo. You increase your protein odds by like, a lot. This is called a lot, right? You increase it by a lot. So I think it's definitely important that. So by the way, here's the thing, right? They're called supplements for a reason. They're supposed to supplement your journey. If you don't supplement your journey with muscle mass, or by gaining muscle mass, all of a sudden you are then running into issues with not being able to gain enough muscle mass because you're not doing the right things. Now, you can still gain muscle mass by having or going to the gym, but it's not going to be quote unquote faster. If that makes sense. We want the fastest, most efficient way possible to gain muscle mass. Now, and this combo here is a lethal combo. By the way, creatine unflavored. Don't forget that the creatine unflavored. I would do it is a W for sure. Like this is guys, this is like pure gold. And I'm giving you guys pure gold. Like go. And by the way, if you want a great creatine too, go to Transparent Labs and grab the creatine as well. Go right now to actually I think you guys can use my code for it. It's Charles. But so you know, a lot of people don't do this, and you'd be shocked to see the results that it gives you. And I'm gonna say this: if you implement this and you go heavier each time, then you will gain more muscle mass. And by the way, it's also calories and eating more calories, but also you need I would say unless you're getting 200 grams of protein through food, which by the way is insane, then you won't really need supplements. I say that very, very lightly. I think everyone should take supplements of some sort, vitamin D, vitamin C, but for muscle mass reasons, creatine and protein powder are the best way, and mix them both. Don't take one over the other, because if you do, you'll probably forget to take it. And we cannot forget to take our creatine, guys. By the way, if you have issues with digestion, I would consult your physician for that. But Charles, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I know, right? It's I'm dropping, dude. This is fire. I am dropping pure fire for you guys. I'm dropping pure fire for you guys now. You guys want to stay? Because this is a hack you have unlike you never heard before. I might share another hack with you for you too. So recently, in my gym, we went. Bro, I don't know what the Lamar Jackson edit is. What is that? I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, here's my fire for you guys. If you're on the hypertrophy plan, let's say you're doing like muscle mass, and you are trying to gain muscle mass, which is what hypertrophy is, and you are saying, okay, I want to gain muscle mass. I am almost sure of that. Here's what you can do. The first thing you can do is make sure your rep ranges are at a set of 8 to 12 reps. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what the Lamar Jackson edit is, bro. Is it that? I have no idea what that is. But if you're trying to do that, get on a hypertrophy plan, then you need to be on a set of 8 to 12 reps. That is a key distinction, y'all. So 8 to 12 reps is a great rep range for this. And pizza, pasta, pizza. Only what are we talking like New York style? Are we talking like what are we talking here? You know, what are we talking here? Talking pizza? We're talking like New York or Chicago? Because deep dish is what's that, bro. By the way, deep dish is kind of what's that, bro. 100%. So, I mean, that's kind of what's at overall. I would say so at least. I would say so. But I mean, yeah, guys. But this is a hack, and if y'all want the gold, you should just subscribe and you know and comment. And I appreciate y'all so much. So, anyways, y'all, talk to you soon. Have the best day ever, and talk soon. Peace.